It's 2024, and this year, we don't care what everyone else thinks. Both you and me are starting that goddamn YouTube channel that we've always wanted to do, and we don't care what everyone else is gonna say because I know that everyone else also wants a YouTube channel. You'd be lying to me if you told me that you didn't at least once in your life want to become a YouTuber. So right now, we're gonna get our shit together and we're gonna start. No excuses this year. I feel like everyone in this generation as a kid wanted to be a YouTuber. I grew up watching Minecraft videos, like Sims videos, and for the longest time, I wanted to be like a gamer YouTuber, but I did not have the gear for that. I still don't have it now. I'm not a gamer. Then I went on to Video Star. If you don't remember, it was like a video editing app where people would do these like music videos and upload them to YouTube. It was impossible to get monetized because obviously everything was copyrighted, but the intentions were there. I did not care about getting monetized at the time. I just wanted to be a YouTuber. And I had fun doing it, like genuinely. My English skills were not good enough to start like a talking channel. And I also didn't know what the fuck to talk about. I was 12. But at the same time, I really wanted to be one of those like lifestyle YouTubers, just talking to the camera, having an audience of over 1 million subscribers. And that's what we're manifesting this year. Anyways, I've been successful on YouTube once. I literally have a channel with the same name as this one that has over like 18k subscribers or so, but I abandoned it. And now it's too late to like revive it even because no one's active on there. But I know what it feels like to have those like a couple of successful videos. And it shows that starting a YouTube channel is not always about like how good your videos are. I literally started with an iPhone 6. Like my most popular videos are filmed on an iPhone 6. It's about finding the right moment, like being in the right moment. Shifting was blowing up at the time of like, there was a bunch of videos of people sitting down, talking about their shifting stories, giving you tips about shifting. So I was like, okay, this sounds interesting. At the time, I was like buzzed about the idea. So I made a video titled, Trying to Shift to Hogwarts. It's stupid, but it was like my second video and it already got so much traction. And I was like, oh, okay, people like this content. Let me double down on that. And I just made my videos about shifting realities and manifestation. And I was successful. People loved that. So yeah, I'm going to implement those strategies into here. I also didn't continue that because I was embarrassed of what I was talking about, which is another thing that we'll be discussing in this video. If you're watching this, then you're obviously wanting to start a YouTube channel if you're still watching. But the subconscious fear of getting yourself out there and being judged by everyone else is stopping you. And I know that happens to a lot of people. It requires a lot of different skills that you may not have in the beginning, such as editing, talking to the camera, marketing your videos, CEO, all of that jazz that you're gonna figure out if you just start and do it. But let's talk about the subconscious fear of being seen and being judged first. If there's something that I've learned from stepping out of my comfort zone and putting myself out there, it's that the benefits usually outweigh the negatives. The more you put yourself out there, the more you stop caring about what everyone else thinks. And the more you chase your dreams, you realize that your dreams and your goals are way more important than someone else's opinion. I've said it before in this video, and I'll say it again. Everyone's always wanted to become a YouTuber at least once in their life. So if someone's judging you for making a video, for uploading it, for trying to achieve your goals of becoming a YouTuber, they're just jealous. And I'm not saying this in a motherly type of way. They're jealous of you, blah, blah, blah. I'm saying this for real. I saw this somewhere. They're jealous because you're doing what they've been scared and are still scared of doing, which is putting themselves out there. And so let's move to the part where you actually start the YouTube channel. It can be very intimidating, I know, because I've done this a couple of times already. All of my like previous attempts, whatever, I'm used to it now. It's like my third attempt at starting a successful YouTube channel. But there's a lot of skills to be learned. Speaking in front of the camera, which not everyone has. This is a combination of just like talking to a non-existing person, plus speaking skills. You have to know how to speak well, clearly, If you do and are good at public speaking, it comes very in handy when filming YouTube videos because it's pretty much the same thing. Well, it's not the same thing, but like it's very similar. Editing is another thing, and storytelling, which kind of like relates to my first point, which is public speaking. It also involves a lot of discipline and a lot of determination to actually stick to your habits and be consistent with filming your YouTube videos, which is something that I lack personally, and I know that. And I'm making myself do it this year. And the harsh reality of YouTube that you should know before starting is that no matter how good you think your videos are, no matter how much time you've spent on editing them, on reviewing them, on making sure everything's perfect, the thumbnail, the video, the editing, they're not gonna get the attention that you want them to in the beginning. And I'm not gonna specify a time frame because this is different to everyone. For example, my last channel, it blew up after 2 videos. Like, not blew up, but like it got a lot of attention after just 2 videos. I know people that post for months and still get no attention. But to be fair, that's got something to do with the strategy. So if you spend like a month of working really, really hard on your videos and nothing gets traction, then you should maybe reconsider your strategy. You may get hate. There's a lot of haters out there, especially on YouTube, from my experience. And you will want to quit at some point. You either lose motivation, you get hate, someone from your real life finds out about your YouTube channel and makes fun of you. But listen to me. Overcoming those downfalls will only make you stronger and will make you more motivated to continue. You'll realize that your goals and passions hold way more power than those setbacks that you faced during the journey. And in all honesty, I think YouTube would be pretty boring if it wasn't somehow challenging to grow on it. Like, think about it. If everyone blew up on YouTube, that would just be no fun. I mean, easy money, that's one thing, but you need to have a little bit of a challenge for you to actually enjoy the journey and have fun with it. And just like any other thing, it's all a part of a learning process. You won't actually learn anything if you just don't start. Yes, I have a camera, but I used to film on this iPhone that I got 3 years ago. I still film my videos sometimes with it. Today, I'm just trying something different. I've never actually filmed with this camera before, so this is a first. And I'm seeing if this like microphone thingy works. Here's some quick things that I've learned over the past years on YouTube. I've been here since like 2013. So here's all of my tips and everything that I've learned throughout my journey that will hopefully help you start yours. Number 1, as I mentioned before, you don't need expensive gear to start a YouTube channel. There's so many people out there who start off with their iPhones, with other brands of phones that do just fine at the beginning. And there's so many people that do really, really well without like editing their videos too much. Like, if you know the Wizard Liz, she literally talks to a camera, barely edits, and she has millions of views. I think it's more about you, your personality, and how you deliver your content and the strategy behind your thumbnails, your titles, CEO, etc. If you have all of that figured out, I don't think you're gonna have a struggle with growing because, yeah, nice editing is nice, but I think captivating someone else's attention is way more important than just having pretty edits in your video. I literally just started with an iPhone 6 and iMovie, and that's all that you need. Maybe a good tripod because figuring out where to put your phone can be a struggle sometimes. And also lighting, use natural lighting like I am right now. It's free, it's the best type of lighting, so use nature to your advantage as well. You don't need a niche when you start out. Just do a bunch of things that you like, that you enjoy, and see what works best. Then double down on the content that does well, but also implement stuff that you genuinely enjoy, because if you keep creating for the algorithm, it'll start getting boring. You won't enjoy it as much. You'll feel the pressure to create what's good for the channel and not what's actually fun for you. So make sure you have a mix of things that will be sustainable in the long run. And yeah, once something takes off, double down on that, make content around that, but also remember to make yourself the niche. Because if you make people care about you as a person, it doesn't matter what content you put out unless it's like one day a vlog, one day like a self-improvement video, and the next Minecraft, play with me, whatever. No, don't do that. But you want to make people care about you enough to want to watch any content that you create. So for example, vlogs. No one watches vlogs if they don't know the YouTuber. The next tip is to treat this like a job. Form a habit around it and stick to it. YouTube technically is a job. You can get monetized, get paid from it, and it requires the same type of discipline as a real job. So treat this as a job, create deadlines for yourself, figure out which days you're gonna post on, and create a mini schedule that aligns with your work/study schedule. If you don't feel comfortable telling people about your channel, that's completely okay, but just be mentally ready that there is a big possibility that they'll find out about your YouTube channel or any other side hustle that you've created, Instagram, TikTok, whatever. Just be ready. And usually, unless they're a very negative person, usually they'll support you on it because they'll be impressed that you're actually making something to chase your goals. I don't know. As I said before, everyone wants to be a YouTuber, so they'll be impressed. I used to hide my YouTube channel from my family. Like, I had to tell them in a very sneaky way that I'm on YouTube, but that was also partially because I was 12 and I didn't know if my parents would be okay with me putting shit on the internet. Anyways, when I started my like real channel 3 years ago, the one that actually blew up a little bit, I did tell them about it and they were very supportive, but those first couple of years, I was so embarrassed to literally tell anyone about my YouTube channel. But people found out somehow, and honestly, when they find out, it's kind of like, feel as if a rock was lifted from your chest. It's kind of like a secret that you don't have to keep anymore. And everyone's usually very accepting of it. And finally, just start. As I said, you won't learn unless you start. Have fun with it. Your videos don't have to be perfect at all. No one's videos are perfect, especially in the beginning. So don't be scared to just hit the upload button. If you don't have any subscribers, you're pretty much just testing out the waters, see what works, see what doesn't work. No one's really judging you that much at the beginning. Speak clearly, structure your videos, be confident, and most importantly, have fun. Because if it's not fun, you're not gonna wanna do it. That's it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed, and I really hope that just like me, you're gonna take your YouTube journey seriously this year, because in 2024, we're achieving our goals and our dreams. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe for more. Make sure to follow me on my Instagram and TikTok, where you'll also see more videos of me, shorts, photos, etc. It's a fun space to be in. And make sure to share the video with your friends that also want to start a YouTube channel. Help them out a little bit as well. So yeah, that's it for this video. Stay groovy, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.